Hey y'all, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Welcome to Tidbit Tuesday with Grace. I'm so happy y'all are here. I am actually outside. Just finished a really good workout, right? So I wanted to talk to y'all. I look a whole lot going on here, but it's okay. It's okay. We're not always perfectly put together, just like life is not perfectly put together, right? So today's tidbit has to deal with that a little bit. Um, I was doing some thinking, and I started to put on like this brave face. How we try to do as humans, we try to say everything is perfect, everything is okay, nothing is wrong. We try to make people think that everything is great when in reality it's not, right? So I was doing some thinking about some things going on with me, and I try to be very transparent because I found that when people are straightforward with me and people are transparent with me, that is better for me than to sugarcoat, right? And so I was doing some thinking about just some things going on, and I began to think over the question, what do you do when things are not okay, right? What do you do when you're required to function in the midst of things not being okay, right? Like, what do you do when your heart and your mind might not be in alignment and okay, but you're still required to do, right? And so I began to think about that because in some things, in some cases, with me, it has been where I've just not been okay. And I've always been that one, like, I'm in control. Nobody's going to see that I'm hurting or I'm stressed or that I'm feeling any kind of way about anything. Because to me, that was almost a sign of weakness to show people that things are not okay and things are not perfect. But I came to understand that being able to effectively say, no, I'm not okay, is actually strength. Being able to say, I'm not okay, is not saying I'm weak. It's saying that, yes, I'm able to handle a lot of things. But right up in here, I could use somebody to come and say, hey, sis, how can I help, right? Um, so if you are one of those who are at that place where things are just not okay, maybe mentally you have some things going on, maybe your life is just life and a whole lot and things are happening, maybe you just don't feel like things are making sense for you, maybe you're hurting, whatever it is, sis, brother, it's all right for you to acknowledge you're not okay. It's all right to acknowledge that maybe you're struggling a little bit in functioning in this place. But what do you do, right? I know this is you like, all right, get to the point. What do? You keep being, right? You find those things that give you peace, that give you joy, that help you still be able to function as you need to in this place. And in addition to that, you allow help. Now I'm probably the last one who is like, gonna go to somebody and be like, hey, I need help right up in here. But sometimes you need to acknowledge that you're not okay, and you need to acknowledge and allow others to pour into you. And while it might not feel that it's being effective, it might not feel like everything is changing right away, you need to allow that so that you don't feel like you're alone in this place, that you don't feel as if nobody hears you, nobody understands you, nobody cares. Because that's when we give way to depression and suicidal ideations and thoughts and frustration and feeling like we're on this island by ourselves. So if you have felt anything like I felt, even in these recent weeks, I just don't understand. Life is real strange, and mentally, I just can't seem to get right. Things are just all over the place. If you've been feeling any of that kind of stuff, sis, brother, you are not alone. You're not crazy. It's not abnormal. And just as I say with everything else, you will get through this too. You're not going to be stuck here. This is not the end. But allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to find those things that bring you joy and peace. For me, it's working out. It might be reading a book. And allow yourself to accept help. Allow yourself to let people in just a little bit. I'm not saying let them in and tell your whole story, but allow them to pour into you. Because I know many of us spend so much time pouring into everybody else, okay? So that's your tidbit for today. Know that you are not crazy. Know that you are okay. And allow yourself to do the things that bring you joy and allow others to pull into you. Pour. my words into you. All right. This has been your tidbit for today. It's going to be okay. It really is. And I tell myself that too. It's going to be okay. It will not be like this always. You won't feel like you're going in circles all the time. It's going to be okay. But you have to allow it to be okay. Right? All right. Tidbit for today. Have an amazing rest of your week. And I will see y'all next time. Happy Tuesday.